Desperation is growing tonight in Texas as rescue crews are now on their sixth day, praying, hoping to find survivors of last week's catastrophic flooding.
As questions remain about the lack of emergency alert systems, tonight we're hearing more stories of survival and heroism as search teams continue the painstaking task of locating the more than 150 people still missing. Erin Burgess says she received no official warning Friday morning before finding herself in waist-deep floodwater as waves rushed into her home.
Tried to get to high ground, but we floated. My boyfriend and my dog went one direction. My son and I went another direction, where we got stuck on a tree.
More than an hour later, unbelievable relief as the family was reunited, safe and alive.
I just hugged them. I screamed. I hugged them.
Many others were not so lucky. The Kerr County Sheriff confirms at least 119 people have died and 161 are still missing. Officials again fielded questions about the lack of appropriate emergency alert systems.
Those questions are going to be answered. I believe those questions need to be answered to the family of the missed loved ones, to the public. You know, to the people that put me in this office, those need to be. And I want that answer, and we're going to get that answer. That's going to be checked into at a later time.
Meanwhile, more stories of heroism are emerging, like this one about a Kerrville police officer who found himself trapped by the Guadalupe River and saved people using only garden hoses.
He saw people trapped in swift-moving water. When it was safe to do so, they waded into the water and they rescued people. They got people down off of roofs. I don't know how many lives our KPD team saved in an hour in Kerrville. But I know that this tragedy, as horrific as it is, could have been so much worse.
And late this afternoon, Governor Hochul announced she is deploying state police canine search teams to Texas for 14 days to assist with the ongoing search efforts.
So many families there now leaning on their faith to cope.
Jason Allen joins us once again live from Kerr County. And Jason, the sheriff once again, as I was listening to that press conference, avoided questions about the alert system, saying we'll get to that, but my priority is giving closure to the family. Is there a sense of frustration or impatience among residents there who are wondering if they were properly alerted to these floods?
It's not frustration in the sense of wanting to blame someone for what happened or point the finger at somebody for everything that's happened. As somebody explained here today to me, we are a friendly community. We're a close community. We don't want to necessarily go after anyone. However, there is the belief from a lot of people that we've talked to that there should have been more alert to something this destructive. And they believe that there were probably things in place that could have been done, and they're looking at the potential. This has happened before. They're looking at the likelihood it's going to happen again sometime. And so they do want those answers. And we're in a season where you can still get a lot of moisture up into central Texas area from storms in the Gulf that come up. They don't want that to happen again without answers as to what went wrong this time.
Jason, tell us more about the terrain there and the challenges that it is imposing on these search and rescue efforts. We understand that they're now bringing in construction crews.
They are, and they call this the hill country for a reason. This is a part of Texas that's got a lot of limestone and ups and downs and hills, and you can see all the tree damage here, right? This is incredibly difficult to navigate, and you get these huge piles of debris that they are having to go through a pile at a time just to make sure that somebody that they're looking for is not in there. And a lot of this debris is, boy, it's really fragile. You're in these big piles and you move the wrong thing and you literally could have a car toppling down on top of you. So they're having to bring crews in that know how to stabilize things, that know how to safely move things so that they can look in it before they use heavy equipment to start moving it. So it has been a very slow, tedious process.
Jason, your analysis and explanations this week are really helping our viewers understand what is exactly happening there on the ground and the heartbreak that's happening all across Texas. Jason Allen in the heart of Kerr County, thanks so much for your time.
And if you would like to help the families devastated by the deadly Texas floods, we've made it easy for you to donate to recovery efforts. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to cbsnews.com/help Texas.